There we go. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Yo, yo, yo. Hey, dog. Hey. You can't see what I'm doing, right?
Oh, yeah, we can see what you're doing.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we saw everything. What,
Oh, you saw everything? Oh, no.
what were you doing that for?
Jerking off over there.
Right, God.
All right, here we go.
Punched over like a gargoyle.
Effing gargoyle. Hey, good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. It's Brock. It's Hunter. All right, here we go. Yo, yo, yo. All right, here we go. It is 7:11. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Don't forget we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that one for web exclusive content. Yeah, we're on there. We're ready to go. So I know we don't have anyone watching right now. Everyone's still getting themselves going, so I kind of want to wait. So if you are listening, or you're just you bastard. I know. I was, you know what? Told me I'll run and get my coffee. I will run and get it. You son of a bitch. You bastard. I told Hunter.
I didn't even mention it. I passed this in the store. We were getting gifts for people. And she's like, this is the last one on the shelf. This would be a great gift for so-and-so. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's mine.
Are you even a Batman fan? Are you like a big Batman?
You know what? Not really. I mean, I love Batman. Batman's great. Who doesn't like Batman? But it's the original logo. It's the 1990,
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, the old school one.
Couldn't pass this one up.
No, you need
you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Of having the VHS tape with the logo.
Right.
And then you put that tape in, and the first thing that came on was Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
WB thing.
Yep.
Oh,
if you're a real fan, you'd have the Adam West mug. All right, that's the one you'd have. Just saying.
I was born in '85.
No, you need the Adam West. Kapow, kapang. Woo, get down. Right. All right. Well, enough of your Batman cup because you're the farthest thing from Batman out there. I have something to show everyone, and we have more people watching. So I love this. I'm very happy about this. So if you'll just hold on 1 second, and if you're not watching, I will describe it to you when we get on air, and I'm sure Hunter's reaction will be enough to help you out. So here we go. Wait for it.
Oh, that's what you were doing earlier. You're setting something up.
Am I in screen? Okay.
You're in screen.
Here we go.
Oh, he's got something for us. Oh, I already know what it is. He got it. Hey, you're a few days late, buddy boy, but what, you got it on clearance?
So I got it.
Bastard.
Clearance, Captain Clearance strikes again. So originally
they're like $12 or something. $10.
They were
that much originally.
Originally $17.99. I got mine for $5.19. Suck it, Hunter. Yes, $5.19. Half price, buddy.
You know sloppy seconds. Already did it. It's already been done. Now you got to pack it away for a year and remember that you bought it.
Worth it. That's the key. That's the key to being a good, savvy, frugal shopper is you're okay with getting things at discount. All right, because then next year you got all this cool stuff.
Mine's packed away with all the rest of my Christmas stuff. It's not Christmas anymore.
Don't be such a Scrooge, okay?
You need like a 2024 one or something.
It doesn't fit my face as well.
Yeah, I guess. I got a thinner face.
Mine sits a little low on the lip, but dude, I love it. And I love it.
You know what? Wearing that throughout the month of December. I got it like December 2nd or something. I'm like, hell with that. I'm gonna wear this. Live broadcast. I'm putting it on.
It looks good.
You know what? There's about 10 people that mentioned it, in passing.
Yep.
And they're like, dude, I thought it was a filter until you turn sideways and you can see it dangling.
It's perfect. And even
I thought it was a filter on the stream or something. I'm like, no.
Even better when you get it at discount prices. So next year I'm going to be ready to go.
I paid with my $3 more for it than you did.
You paid $6 more. Don't downplay my savvy shopping. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, I bought these Santa glasses with the beard that Hunter bought he overpaid for a long time ago, and I got him at Walgreens. I was so happy when I saw it at Walgreens and it was still there. I'm like, yes. Anyway.
I'm happy I got those. Those
nice.
come
Nice.
out every year.
Anyway, Captain Clearance strikes again. I got it, man. I got it. Anyway, all right. What do we got going on? 7:16. Should we do morning dump? Why don't we do that? Now that I've got my frugalness out there, we'll keep her moving.
You're a cheap bastard. That's what you are.
You cheap bastard. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah. Pump it. So this is interesting. If you have an old 1996 calendar laying around, well, good news. You can reuse it in the year 2024. The days and dates from 28 years ago just happened to line up
exactly
this year, right down to the leap year we're getting in February. It's triggered a new trend of reusing cheesy old calendars that maybe you found laying around somewhere for some reason.
Do we have a 96 IRX calendar, like a bunch of them from back in the day we can just kind of pass out? And
we might be able to go something from it. Works. Isn't that weird though? And I know this isn't the first time it's happened in history. I'm sure it'll probably happen throughout, but it's just interesting how the days worked out. Now here we are 28 years later.
96. That was the days where people you would go to Grandpa's garage and he would have like nudie calendars, like
dude,
up.
It's so, oh my God. It's so funny you brought that up because
that's everybody's grandpa back in the 90s. That's
I so vividly, my grandpa, I even wrote this down. I wrote down Grandpa's Playboy calendar. My grandpa had this Playboy calendar, right? Yeah. And it had this cellophane on top. So it was the lady, right? And she had an outfit on, but then you could lift the cellophane and the dress would be gone.
Oh my God.
And the naked lady was on. And dude, this thing was from like the 80s. It was awesome. Again, why I like Bush. It's but we would always find, my brother and I would find excuses to sneak out there and just lift that cellophane real quick. And then we go, hey, Grandma, can I go get a fudge pop out of the garage? Sure. Okay. We go in there. Here's the thing.
Get a sneak peek.
I was super bummed after my grandpa passed that they threw it out. Because I wanted to have that calendar as
That's
just
how I remembered Grandpa. Why'd you throw that out?
Memento. I mean, because that was ingrained. That was like the coolest thing. That my grandpa had this nudie calendar, this Playboy cellophane nudie calendar out in the garage. But how do you ask your grieving grandma, like, hey, do you still happen to have that nudie calendar that Grandpa had out in the garage? Just wondering. I'm just wondering. Yeah.
That's wild. Hey, relatable, man. My grandpa was straight laced, but we went to his buddies and we went to his garage, and my grandpa went in there and walked out with me real quick because his garage was laced. There wasn't a blank spot on the wall. Just dudes everywhere.
Not a particle board, not a piece of particle board visible.
All of these movies.
Do they still make the little car duty calendars? Do you remember the little calendars you could get? You'd stick them on the dash, and they were just you could get them at all the car shops had them, everything like that. But yeah, you could get the nudie calendar ones or the bikini ones,
or it was like the dash calendar or something.
Right, it was the dash calendar, but it had.
Truckers would put pictures of naked ladies. I believe they would either hide them in that ball, on the steering wheel.
Oh yeah,
they call them naked ladies.
Oh.
I think they would either put it on the ball or they would hide pictures in the ball.
In the ball, yeah. Or you could probably buy
they started nicknaming those naked ladies.
You could probably buy them, much like the naked lady silhouette mud flap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But man, God, that brings back memories now. I can still see it. It was like a pink nightie this lady was wearing, and you lift up the cellophane, and she was naked, and it was awesome. It was awesome. Go get a fudge pop.
Looking at that, bro. Get out of here.
This is like your 12th fudge pop while you've been here. What are you doing? No, I'm just like fudge pops. Leave me alone.
Anyway. Locking the door behind him.
But unfortunately, I didn't get it after he passed. So I'll just have to maybe Google if I can find one, some vintage one on sale for eBay or something. But yeah, so bust out that 1996 calendar. What about this? Remember that old movie Armageddon? Who can forget? Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck, Steve Buscemi. Great movie. Great. Billy Bob Thornton's in that one.
Well, they might. There's a comet coming or something, isn't there?
It's exactly what I was going to bring up. A bunch of scientists in California have come up with a plan to nuke an asteroid should one ever get a bit too close for comfort. Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory has developed a computer simulator that would show what would happen if we needed to blow up a particular asteroid in space, and whether trying to incinerate it would send it away from us or just make things worse.
So if I'm talking about the same one, I just saw a video on this. And
Yeah.
like we're gonna be able to tell in like its next orbit if it hits a certain angle in the next orbit. There's like which is vast, right? Vast.
Yeah.
But not really in the big scheme of things. That's pretty close too close for comfort.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why they're doing it, dude. And it's scary. So they just came out with a picture of like what it would look like over LA.
Yeah.
And it engulfs LA.
That's
scary.
Even something like, like it doesn't need to be. I think everyone imagines something that's like something the size of Earth. No, it doesn't need. I mean, you get something that's the size of Texas. We're done. We are toast, man. We are effing toast. All right.
Talking about how many more times the size of what Hiroshima was.
Yeah.
And the number's scary.
Yeah.
Scary number.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine if it hits that angle in the orbit, and the next one it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Like we better come up with something.
Maybe that's what it is. How long did you say until? When's this supposed to happen?
I can't remember the numbers, but it's soon, and I think it's 2029.
2029. We'll know whether
it's either 2029 or 2026.
Yeah.
I think, but it's soon. It's soon. Yeah. It's not past our lifetime at all. It's like
it's next week.
They're going to study it in its next orbit, and if it hits this certain angle or whatever,
we're toast.
Well, not toast. Then it brings it down to like 1 in a million or 1 in 2 million or something.
So that's a little close.
The scientist who was talking about it was like, "You people think we're fine? No, that's scary."
Yeah.
That's really scary.
Well, the good news is here's what we can do. We can just grab a group of oil rig workers, okay? And we can send them up there, and we'll be.
What if this happens and we really have to do that, and we're like, Bruce,
let's. I mean,
you gotta give him a spot, right?
Unfortunately, his health is waning.
You gotta let him go, right? His
health is waning, but maybe that'd be the great send off for Bruce Willis.
Great send off
in his aging years. He would be like, Bruce, we're gonna get you up there. You press the button just like you did in Armageddon. It comes full circle.
Happening. This is wild.
Like let's go to tape. We got game film on this, my guys. Let's figure it out.
We got game film.
Yeah. Get the whole crew back together, right? It's wild though, dude.
It's crazy.
It's scary. I don't like to think about space and all that stuff and shooting nukes off. And I feel like we're making some guesses, some wild.
Your dream, Brock always says, if I'm dying, I want everybody to die with me. Well, here you go.
Here's the thing.
There you go. Your wish has come true.
I hope we can take care of it. That's what I want. I want us to take care of it. But if not, that is my dream scenario.
But if not.
Right. Like, again, I don't want it to hit the earth, right? But in the scenario, I want everyone else to die with me. So it's kind of
You're all coming with me.
It's kind of win-win for me. So, okay. Either Earth is saved or
they nuke it, it breaks up, and just one pebble comes.
No. Right through my head, just right there. Hits me right there.
Brock was the only one.
Everyone's up there watching. I'm like, oh, we did it. Everyone's
we did it.
Dead.
We're all gonna live.
Tragic news. What only one person was killed in the recent asteroid attack.
Ironically, it was the man talking trash on the radio.
Believe it or not, we actually have audio of him saying he wants everyone to die with him.
God himself sent a pebble down.
Oh, look, we're sitting up. Yeah.
That's ironic. Wow.
Anyway, so there you go. Asteroid a coming, and we'll just shoot a big old rocket at it. It'll be fun. We'll do something.
We'll do something.
All right, there you go. That is your morning temp. We'll be back. Oh, 1 second. All right. All right, we go get my coffee quick. 1, 2. We got about 2 minutes.
That we saw. The idea is we're giving them enough information to make a decision as far as how much further do you want to go to prevent a catastrophe in the future.
This is the sound of a job interview with a conventional high school graduate. Impressive resume. I think you'd be an excellent fit for this position. When would you be able to start? And this is the sound of a job interview with a graduate of Marion Springs Discovery Academy. Impressive resume fit for this position. When would you be able to start? Parents who are unsure of their kids going back to school in a traditional school setting can see them excel at Marion Springs Discovery Academy, who has provided this program for over 20 years. The only difference is the path taken to get there. Students work at their own pace and have 24-hour access to lessons and assignments. Graduation requirements are now 18 credits. Students from any school district are eligible with no fees or tuition, and students up to age 22 can now be accepted under some circumstances. Marion Springs Discovery Academy is part of Marion Springs Public Schools, inspiring students to think, learn, achieve, and care in a global community. Visit homeoftheshamrocks.org.
The gateway to, well, anywhere is right next door. Literally any place you ever thought of going starts at South Bend International Airport. To emphasize it enough, anywhere, go to Vermont and get zebra in Zambia, tap dance in Tokyo. It's all just an easy drive, easy fun, and easy
Ah!
Travel today at flysbn.com.
By the way, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, John. Whitley said, oh, here we go. Well, good morning. Jeez Louise. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Hunter. What did Whitley say?
He's bitching about my vest.
Hunter, find the person that made that vest and beat them with it. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I like this vest. It's nice. Shut up, Whitley.
Whitley. No, it's funny. It's funny. It's always fun to pick on your buddy's fashion choices when he's trying something new. And then you're like,
Yeah, I don't typically wearing the vest in the past. My buddy Smith is pissed about it.
Hey, he's got a closet full of them.
You know what, another thing the other day? You'll never see me in tan pants. For some reason the other day, I'm like, I'm gonna buy some tan pants. I don't know. I need tan. So I wore them the other day. He walks in the door. He's like, dude, damn it. Quit stealing my fashion. I love it.
So what's the change in the wardrobe for you? Why'd you decide to start dressing different?
You know what it was? It was redoing the entirety of the bedroom and getting rid of all of my clothes.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear any of this. Like,
yeah.
Why am I hanging this up?
Yep.
So I got rid of like everything. Everything. And so I went to the store the other day. I'm like, okay, I guess I have some room now. Like, let's buy some new stuff. So I don't know. I've
gotten to the point where I just honestly just want to wear t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Every single day. Yeah. And that's it. Like I just give me like,
me too.
T-shirts and like 4 pair of jeans.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think bothers me about it is I feel like she sees me every day. And like I can deal with it myself. I don't care. I can wear a white t-shirt and jeans just switch them up.
Yeah.
Every single day. But she sees me every day. And eventually I think that wears on the significant other, right?
I mean, if it looks
look at this bum. Would you put something else on once in a while? Like
it's not like you're wearing sweats and Crocs and a hoodie.
Pajama pants everywhere,
I mean, you did have that stretch a while where you were wearing that zip up onesie quite a bit. That was.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But that's a zip up onesie, and you're a grown man. Like, I mean,
it's comfortable. That should be understandable. That's
the other thing. What's the big hate? What don't we all want to be comfortable? I look at some of these people, and guys especially. I'm not judging you, but you're out there. You got the skinny jeans on, and like the dress shoes, and then that tight shirt, that button-up shirt, and I'm like, you look so uncomfortable. You look like if you move, a seam is gonna pop. It just looks awful. Like I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, like you go into a commercial of some sort, like you dress to the max. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's why I got the new clothes, because you gotta switch it up once.
Kiki's getting mad about my shoes. The one thing she has been dogging me for is my shoe.
You know what?
Look at I had to cut the
He started peeling at the toes and the heel.
Yep. So I just cut them off. She's like, you have, and here's the funny thing. I got a brand new pair of these because I bought 2 pair when I bought them. Yeah. So I got a brand new pair, and she's like, why don't you switch to the new pair? I'm like, no, because it's wintertime now, and I don't want to get them all dirty. I want to wear these out. I'll wear them during the crappy weather.
Hey, you and I are the same in this way. And I found this out the other day. And I already kind of knew it. I have no idea fashion with shoes.
No.
I'm not a sneakerhead.
No.
I don't know what Jordan to buy. I don't think I would look good in Jordans. It would look weird on me.
Yeah.
I have Jordans on. Gangly dude with what? Yeah, our buddy Smith, when we were talking about it, because I'm stealing his wardrobe, basically, he's like, you know what? You still have crappy shoes at least. I'm like, you're right. I do. I don't know what to get.
I don't either. Well, because I can't justify some of the money people spend on something you could possibly step in a pile of dog poo or gum in, something that's on the ground that I never look at people.
Like I saw a pair of shoes that I love the other day. They're Reeboks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to get these. And then I have them in my hand. I'm like, people still wear Reeboks?
Right.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Am I going to be made fun of wearing Reeboks?
Actually, you know what the Utes are wearing nowadays? Like New Balances. Like, no joke.
Really?
Like, that's the shoe. That's...
Yeah, I would assume that if I wore New Balances, hey, what up, Dad?
Well, we were just, so when we were down in Missouri for vacation visiting the in-laws, our one niece, she just turned 20. And so she was over with her boyfriend, and I was like, all right, serious question. Like shoes wise, like what are you guys wearing right now? Because I heard that New Balance, and he's like, yeah, and actually I think her boyfriend had a New Balance. I asked him about the clamshell Adidas. You remember those? The clamshell that had like the little
Fred Durst shoes. Yeah,
the Fred Durst shoes. And she's like, oh yeah, those are still, people still, but it's retro now to wear those. That's like a vintage shoe to wear. To buy those with like the 3 lines and then the clamshell top. Yeah.
Dude, I have a pair of pure white K-Swisses.
Oh, don't. And like, what is that going to do you?
I know.
Dude, you scuff those and they're done.
They're done.
Yeah.
I put them on and I walk out of the bedroom and I'm like, hey, look at these Sonic shoes, because they're huge, man. They're like moon boots. She's like, I like them. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like, I walked out of the bedroom, like, expecting you to,
I think I've settled in, especially too, because you got big feet. So those shoes are probably massive.
Oh, dude, massive. I look like Sonic, Sonic
Hey,
with big white shoes.
It's me. I bet you thought that I was just a clown over there, party clown. I really do think I've settled in. This is a Hanes t-shirt.
Yeah, that's it.
Kiki got me a 2-pack of Hanes t-shirts for Christmas.
Yeah.
They fit great. They look nice. Nice blue makes my eyes pop. And I got my true blue jeans on. And then I honestly, this is probably like $25 total head to toe. Head to toe. And a free hat that my buddy gave me. But you know what? I'm comfortable. I didn't put us in the poorhouse with my fashion choices. I think it's fine. Okay, this has gone on way too long. We need to get to sports because you have a rant or a observation that was made.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Time for sports. Enough of our amazing fashion choices. Hunter in his puffy vest.
Hey, shut up.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, and other delicious drinks. Just remember to drink wiser in the new year with Bud Distributing.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I proposed a question. I'm stealing this right from ESPN. This was a question I saw. I can't remember, maybe First Take, Around the Horn, whatever show it was.
Yeah.
But the question on the ticker came up: if Michigan wins the national championship, will it be tainted? And then they went to commercial. And then I was kind of pissed off for about 5 minutes until they came back. And then all the analysts came on and started talking about it. And I'm like, okay, thank God that like most people are on the same page with this because, okay. So what do you think? I'm going to give this to you before I give my opinion. So what's your opinion on this? Say Michigan does beat Washington Monday night.
Yep.
They're national championship. They win it all. If they raise the trophy, is there an asterisk next to that?
No.
Kind of like the Astros.
I tell you what, for everyone else who wanted Michigan to lose, yeah, they're going to bring it up. Ohio State fans will be always, oh, yeah, well, they won that, but they cheated. Shut up. No, there was nothing there. Yeah, he got suspended, but it's been talked about in the open. Everyone's like, we all are doing what he's doing.
A good point somebody made yesterday was they closed it before the playoffs, and they did that on purpose because they didn't want to go into this knowing Michigan was like number 3 at the time.
Yeah.
Number 1 later on, going into the playoffs with a potential national championship win with a open investigation.
Right.
So with that being said, it's like, well, okay, so where do you want to go with this? It's a closed investigation, right? Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
So
look,
I don't know.
The fact that so many coaches and analysts and everything have come to the defense of Jim Harbaugh. I'm not saying he's innocent. He didn't do. Basically saying, look, you guys are you're whipping one guy when we all deserve a lashing. You know what I mean? Like we're all doing it. It's very commonplace, especially when they started explaining it. Like I still don't even completely understand what he did wrong. Or what he did wrong.
Yeah.
So
you say, and you know what? He stepped up. Harbaugh took the blame, took the punishment.
Dude,
somebody made a good point on it yesterday. One of the analysts, and by the way, all of the analysts on there agreed with you.
Yeah,
this is absolutely berserk. People saying this.
Yeah,
and here's the reasons. One guy brought up the Alabama-Michigan game. We can all agree that Harbaugh outcoached Saban the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
And this is after the fact of all of this.
Yep.
And this is after the fact of Michigan beating Ohio State, beating Iowa,
yep.
Penn State.
Yep.
Some of these teams and these games where you're like, okay, so with them not stealing signs,
yeah,
how is this team going to do?
Right, exactly.
And I think they proved themselves.
And I hate to say it, the Asteroids kind of did the same thing. Asteroids got accused of cheating. Well, then they came back and weren't they in it last year or close to?
Yeah.
Or this, right? I don't know. It's so much different than like a Barry Bonds style story of you obviously can tell. That guy was on performance enhancing drugs. Okay.
So everybody yesterday as well agreed on this statement was the NCAA is already tainted so much.
Right.
That this shouldn't be even a question.
Right.
So you're pointing fingers at somebody involved in a program that's already tainted to the max.
Right.
So where are we going with this?
Yeah. Pot calling the kettle black is what we're doing here. Yeah. No, I think it's ridiculous. And I think what it is rival fans, rival schools that are the loudest in this. And they're like Ohio State. Oh, Ohio State, well, you lost a few times. Well, now you're going to start banging the drum. Mm-hmm. Well, how long has Harbaugh been the coach?
6 years. 6
years?
6 years.
What were you complaining about it 6 years ago? 5? I mean, like, what's the deal? When you guys were beating them, I didn't hear anything. Oh, but now you're losing. Wait, hold on, they're cheating. No,
I just hear in the background too, and I don't know if this is true or not, that a lot of people are quiet because everybody kind of knew that everybody was doing it.
Everyone's doing it. And honestly, that brings up to the whole, if we want to talk about this, I'm still upset about the whole Lance Armstrong thing. Yeah. It has come out. Everyone has said, dude, everyone was doping in cycling.
He just took the play. Yeah, I mean,
one guy was
the example.
He was better on the dope than the other guys. Mm-hmm. And it's not like he was there beating women and having a dog fighting ring. He just was good at it. He raised a ton of money for cancer research. He did all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And then eventually, well, hold on now. Wait
a second.
Wait.
Drag him through the calls.
Let's just ruin this guy. Right?
It's a good question yesterday, and I'm kind of glad that they're on the same page with it because I'm like, why are you even bringing this up? Like, I thought we were past this, and I thought past the Ohio State game, it was kind of
it's just
tough.
the older I get, the more I realize like what it is when you become successful, there's a target on your back. You can look at anything, the entertainment industry, Dane Cook, Nickelback. What did Nickelback do other than just make great records and make people happy? And then everyone's like, oh, Nickelback sucks. Okay. Dane Cook, same thing. What, he got too successful? Who else was I thinking of? Tom Brady. Well, he deflated his balls. You watch any documentary, they get talk about how they're rubbing balls on the ground and doing this, and everyone. It's just you go for the guy on top. You God forbid anyone has any semblance of success. Let's bring him down. It's
an easier target. Another thing that was brought up to finish this conversation was it's just basically the NCAA's way of getting Harbaugh out.
Yeah,
and I think every analyst yesterday agreed. This is probably his last year. And because he feels forced out and he doesn't want anything to do with this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want any part of this BS that's been thrown at him, which is sad. So I really hope they win. And I hope if he is leaving, he goes out on top and gives them the middle finger and says, hey, NCAA,
I'm out of here.
I'm out.
We're going to take a nice fat paycheck up in the pros or whatever.
Fat paycheck.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I think people apparently got too much time on their hands,
Yeah. So anyway, thought that was a good conversation.
And well, too, I think also he's had a target on his back because of his stance on players getting paid. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure all the suits on the NCAA board are like, well, this guy's trying to take money out of our pocket. What's he talking about? What? Yeah. We don't have enough money. We need more. F you, Jim Harbaugh. So anyway, okay, from a not lifelong Michigan fan, a guy who's just there, I stand with Michigan. I think the NCAA's got their head up their cabooses, and yeah, I don't think it's tainted at all. When they win, when Michigan wins, when they beat Washington, I don't think there's an asterisk at all. That's no asterisk. Nope, right. I don't think so.
Well, good. Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue. All right. Anything else for sports, or is that it?
That's it, man. It's a pretty light day, so
I like it. All right. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. All right. We'll get right into topic. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Eric. Eric is a bad man. Actually, he's a very nice fella. Very nice guy. Makes great beer or mead. I'd say it's mead. That's what it was. Because I'm pretty sure Eric is part Viking, if I'm not mistaken. So. All right.
What's the topic?
Why is Hunter such a dumb bitch? No, what trend do you hope to see disappear in 2024? Got a bunch of answers.
What trend?
All right. Sorry, everyone. We're not very talkative off air today. Apparently, we're just we spent all of our energy yesterday on the day back. So
I'm just trying to think of a damn answer for the topic.
I got a couple, but I mean, it's a lot of kind of the same. I tried to think less of like, morals type deals and more of like things I've seen. So I got a couple, but
I got one that I saw a few times over the break.
Yeah. All right, we got 30 seconds here. I'm looking at it. So for anyone if you're wondering, we got audio and audio we use for best ofs. I label them certain things so I remember what it is. And I got to get better at labeling because I try and just do it quick. And for morning dump, I saved it as Grandpa's nudie calendar and nuke and asteroid. So I'm in 5 years, I'll be, what the fuck were we talking about, man? Nudie calendars and asteroids.
What?
All right, here we go. All righty, good morning. 7:46, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock Hunter.
Morning.
Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch, find us on Facebook, find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web-exclusive content. Yeah, we're on there, streaming. Or, as always, catch us your FM dial, 107.1, Rock 107W.
You get Brock in his $2 blue shirt and my puffy green vest.
Puffy green vest. Hey, bring your vest and your blue shirt. All right, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day. And we're in the new year, and I know a lot of people are excited about what's to come. All right. And more of on a positive side, like, oh, this is the year of this. This is the year of this. But you know what, though? There's also some things that we could see go away. All right.
Maybe some, like TikTok trends.
You know, something like that. What trend do you hope to see disappear in 2024? All right. We're done with it. It can go.
Yeah.
It can just, we can stop it.
I'm going to say one. This one I just thought of. I saw it a few times over break.
Yeah.
I'm not going to rip on it too bad because when I was a kid, I was moonwalking a lot. I was moonwalking at one point everywhere because I loved it so much. There's a trend going on right now, and I don't know what you call it. It's like a float run. It's a way you run that look like you're kind of floating through through your run.
Yep.
And dude, I was walking a lot. I can't remember where I was over break, but I saw it twice of like, a mom and her kid or a couple kids, and she's up front. The kids are in the back doing the float run.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of looks cool. But then he kept doing it. And I'm like,
well, it's the new, what's that dance?
That dance.
Fortnite dance or whatever it was that was everywhere. Yeah.
And so at a moment I'm thinking, are these parents embarrassed? But then I was like, I was that kid for sure. And I'm kind of jealous that I'm not that age and I can just do stuff like that in public and not think twice about it.
It's a little bit of jealousy, just a split jealousy in there that you can't do it.
And the kids were killing it too. They were doing it pretty well. But you know what I'm talking about, though? That little run.
Exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly. And you're right. It does look cool, but it's like, all right, I've seen it 1,000 times, and it's all part. It is. Honestly, I think a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about today trickles off from TikTok. I think a lot of that stuff is on there. So,
and every time I see it, it's that like same song. Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, you know what's wild?
Song or whatever.
I told you when I got my new truck there, I got that Sirius XM subscription. There's a TikTok channel where it's like trending all the music that's trending on TikTok, and they have a whole channel for it. I'm like, wow.
You can just go on Spotify and there's a playlist with it all.
Yeah, weird, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's everywhere.
It is. And so, like I said, we'll probably have a lot of stuff on today's topic of trends we want to see disappear. Well, so for mine is definitely probably one you've seen on TikTok or everywhere. It's the Let's Go. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
It's on a Modern Warfare commercial now.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's at the end of one of the new Call of Duty commercials. Let's go! Woo!
Let's go. And like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can't. It's so frat boy and douchey and dude perfecty. It needs to stop. It needs to.
The ping pong ball in the cup after doing it for 9 hours.
Oh, I'm not going to get up because I'm going to hurt myself, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just takes off running. Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see that go. And then another one, some of these new words in Gen Z, I don't want to knock you, all right? You guys already get enough crap, and I get it. Gen Z, and every generation has their slang, all right? We had it. The millennials had it. Gen Xers the baby boomers. We all had our.
Bay's gone. Bay, I don't hear that.
You don't hear that, but there is a list of words, things like bougie, all right, or like I actually looked at bussin'.
Bussin'?
And it's used to describe good food. Oh, this Taco Bell's bussin'. Like because I feel like their words are worse. And again, Gen Z, I don't want to knock you, but we had cool words like radical and dope and fly. Like I don't know, but like that's.
I have a stripper on my Facebook. So like anything she captions is any word she uses for her caption.
Hold on a sec.
Can go.
Let's rewind. Start that sentence. What did just from the beginning?
What?
I have
a stripper on my Facebook. Yes, she's a stripper. And I still have her on my Facebook because it's comical. Of the way she labels things and says things.
Right.
Not a picture of the front side of it. It's always,
it's that weird. It's this weird dialect of like urban / white suburban kid.
Words from like
SoundCloud rapper. Like it's such a weird. And I'm sorry.
Vocabulary is crazy. I can't keep up.
Like drip's another one. Like this drip. Oh, it's all about the drip. I got this drip.
Is that like a
trendy high class? Yeah. Like, oh man, look at that drip. Yeah, it's high class fashion. It's all about the drip. Like I actually saw that on a fitness commercial. Be more about this drip, and it was a guy sweating, and less about this drip, and then it was some guy like putting on it's like, just stop.
Yeah. Hey, I guess we're just getting old.
Lit. That's not Gen Z. That's ours, man.
Lit.
I'm looking at this. Cap is another one.
Cap.
Yeah, he capping. To cap. That's to lie. Oh man, he capping. So again, Gen Z, let's move on from some of your words, okay? How about that? That's the trend I would like to see. Some of these SoundCloud rapper words that you guys have put into your vernacular that I don't understand.
Ever since we got rid of cursive, these words have been starting to come around. I think we need to go back to
writing out stuff.
Taking
our time writing out words.
Make it look
that's fair.
And nice and
we got some
about what you're putting on paper.
No, I just like to slam my hand onto that's it. Emojis. What trend do you hope to see disappear in 2024? Let's see. Matt said the giant D-bags that pull up to the gas pumps and leave their stereo on full blast, gangster rap full of F-bombs and other words while they go inside and pay while they pump gas. That's been around for a long time. And it's not always just been rap, but anyone, I don't know if that'll ever go away. All right. I did it. I hate to admit it,
Yeah. I don't think I ever did it. And I had a sound system too. But maybe it's because mine was really loud. And I can't be having this cranked anywhere.
Tell me you never Tokyo drifted into
I don't think I was ever like I was never like the Billy Madison when he pulls up on the Firebird.
Yeah.
And slowly stroke me.
Yeah.
Wire and
stroke me.
All right, sitting on the hood with my shirt open. I was not
in an REO Speedwagon t-shirt. Nice t-shirt. Again, I don't know if that'll ever go away. Maybe, but maybe it will. I don't know. Or maybe
sound systems have gone away. You don't
see
too many of them.
That's
not like it was back in the day. Everybody had subs.
And that trend went away a couple decades ago. But Tyler had an interesting answer, and I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole, but he said anything to do with COVID-19. It's never going to go away. Here's the thing. Like COVID-19 is the virus itself is here to stay. But yeah, I wouldn't mind maybe some of it tapering off. I don't know. And again, not to be ignorant to it, but maybe that's just saying like, okay, maybe now it's just like the flu. Maybe we can just
honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to make light of any situation.
No,
years past it, and we can talk about it a little bit more, and we could in 2020 because everybody was sensitive in 2020.
Yeah.
I think, I do the same thing. You know what? I'm sanitizing 20 times a day now. You know why?
Yeah.
Not because COVID. Oh God, no, I just don't want to get sick.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's getting sick. Everybody's like, oh, my kids are sick. I don't feel good. Maybe not come over for Christmas this year, blah, blah, blah. Just like, okay, I'm going to start sanitizing because it's probably the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's flu season, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the people driving by with the mask on in the car? Because everybody bitches about it. And I'm like, just do you, whatever. But
right. I'm not going to sit there and go on a tirade on Facebook about, look at these sheeple with their mascot.
Unless I have somebody with a mask on in my face yelling at me.
Yeah.
Mind your own business. That's cool.
I don't know. Maybe that's a trend we want to see die off. Is everyone sticking their nose in everyone else's business? Can
there
we
you go.
Just mind your business. All right, mind your business. All right.
Be a short hair sign waving.
Yeah, that's fine.
Psychopath. You know.
I don't know. Yeah, we won't have to answer that one. Let's see what other trends do you hope to see die or disappear in 2024. Ronald said Taylor Swift, please.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And again, it's not like I want her to die in a fiery plane wreck. Just don't show her. Don't show her 7-8 times in a row at a Chiefs game. All right.
Somebody back here is making this decision. That guy needs to have a talking to. Somebody up there is like, go to Taylor. Go to Taylor.
Yep.
That guy needs to go through the paintball gauntlet.
Yep.
With steel balls.
Yeah.
Stop showing her. She has nothing to do with football.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. This is what I honestly. Okay, fine. Travis Kelce scores a touchdown. Flash up there to Taylor. But when some other guy does, don't flash to Taylor. How about you flash to that player's mom or grandma who's in the stands? For God's sakes, it's insane to me. Like if I was the other players, I'd be like, hey, Travis, why don't you tell him to stop showing Taylor all the time and maybe some of the other players' family members or something like that?
Log into our app. Live stream the game from your living room, and we'll randomly pick live streams. Instead of playing Taylor Swift, this is what we're doing now. We're going to flash to people's living rooms.
Yeah.
Right? How cool would that be?
That'd be cool.
Somebody scores a touchdown, you're watching the Packers, and all of a sudden, it's you in your living room. How awesome would that be?
I feel like we're going to see we're going to see a guy's penis is what's going to happen.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
What's he doing to that wheel of cheese? He's a Packer fan.
But something besides Taylor, please, God.
I'm like, it's been a while since I actually sat down and really watched a Chiefs game. Because, if I'm watching with Kiki or if we get time, there's some games we've missed ever since the whole T Swift Travis Kelce thing took place. But we watched it this past weekend because we got both games. They played whatever. And it was astonishing to me how many times they flashed to Taylor Swift. It was unbelievable.
It's in routine, too. It's Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce catching the touchdown, her standing up going.
But you're right.
Hands over her mouth.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, that's what floored me is like this. It wasn't even Travis that scored, and they flashed up to the box to show her celebrating. Yeah. And it's like, Jesus. Not even related.
McDonald again. There she is.
Hey, how about this?
Red lipstick.
There's a trend that you hope dies off is the bright red lipstick for women right there.
I almost would rather have that instead of Taylor Swift. I don't get how bright red can you get?
I'll take the Ronald red, please.
Please, God. And why is it that I'm bitching about a trend I have no idea about? I'm not a woman and I don't know anything about fashion. But why is it if you're see-through, you get the brightest red lipstick you can find? I'm transparent. I want the brightest red lipstick I can find.
That's so you don't get hit by a car when you're walking down the
something. I don't get it.
It's like wearing a reflective vest while walking a dog in the early morning, right? That's what it is. You don't want to be hit by a car, so you're floating through the crosswalk.
Yeah, that's a good one, Brock.
Yeah,
tone it down a little bit, would you?
Why don't we just end it on that one? The Ronald McDonald lipstick. There you go.
I'm loving it.
We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. Stick around. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. Well, hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. We appreciate it. We're going to log on out of here. But, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. And, we'll have some more fun on it's weird. It's Wednesday today. I feel like I've been saying Tuesday.
It's weird, man.
But it's Wednesday. So,
yep.
All right. We'll see everyone later. Take care.